From a staggering $5 billion empire to a legacy now shrouded in controversy, Sean "Diddy" Combs finds himself ensnared in a whirlwind of allegations and legal troubles that threaten to obliterate a lifetime of remarkable achievements. Once celebrated as a visionary who revolutionized hip-hop and reshaped the music industry, Diddy's downfall serves as a haunting reminder of how swiftly fortunes can shift, leaving behind echoes of past glory. As of late 2023, the scrutiny surrounding him has intensified, with new developments emerging almost daily, further complicating his already precarious situation. Welcome back. I'm Dan. Today, we delve into the unraveling saga of Sean Combs, a figure whose brilliance in business has been overshadowed by a series of disturbing allegations and legal battles that have emerged in recent years. If you're fascinated by the intersection of fame and downfall, make sure to subscribe to stay updated on this ongoing investigation. The world has watched as Diddy, once a titan in the music industry, now grapples with the consequences of a life filled with both dazzling success and dark shadows. Diddy's rise to prominence was nothing short of meteoric. In the 1990s, he transformed Bad Boy Records into a powerhouse, propelling the careers of artists such as the notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, and Maze. By 1999, Bad Boy Records was generating over $100 million in annual revenue, showcasing Diddy's innovative marketing strategies and acute business acumen. His empire peaked at a valuation of approximately $5 billion by the mid-2000s, making him not just a rapper but a cultural icon, a brand synonymous with success and opulence. The world watched as he expanded his empire into various sectors, including fashion, beverages, and even television, solidifying his status as a multifaceted mogul. At the height of his career, he was lauded for his influence and entrepreneurial spirit, often gracing the covers of major magazines and attending high-profile events. Yet beneath the shimmering surface of this glamorous facade lay a darker reality. The catalyst for Diddy's dramatic collapse came when whispers of scandal morphed into a cacophony of serious accusations. Allegations of abuse, misconduct, and extravagant parties, dubbed freak-offs, began to surface, painting a troubling portrait of a man whose once unassailable control was slipping away. High-profile figures, including R&B superstar Usher, have hinted at a deeply unsettling past connected to Diddy's notorious flavor camp. Usher, who was sent to live with Diddy at just 13 years old, recently broke his silence, revealing the unsettling environment he experienced during that pivotal year where he was exposed to the darker side of fame and excess. This revelation has sparked renewed interest in the dynamics of celebrity mentorship and the potential for exploitation. The situation escalated dramatically when former associates and alleged victims began to step forward with their stories. In a recent trial, Don Richard, a prominent member of Danity Kane, testified about a violent incident involving Diddy and Cassie Ventura, Diddy's former girlfriend. The courtroom was filled with palpable tension as Richard recounted events from 2009, describing an aggressive altercation that would haunt Diddy's reputation for years to come. The testimony included graphic details that shocked many, and despite Diddy's fervent attempts to dismiss the allegations, the damage was irrevocably done. The carefully constructed facade of the powerful mogul was beginning to crack under the weight of these revelations, leading to a public relations nightmare. As the public began to grasp the gravity of these allegations, the fallout was swift and unforgiving. Diddy found himself embroiled in multiple lawsuits, including serious accusations of witness tampering while incarcerated. Reports emerged that former associates claimed Diddy continued to wield influence even behind bars, attempting to intimidate key witnesses against him. This behavior only fueled the narrative of a man desperate to maintain his grip on power, even in the most dire circumstances. The legal complications continued to mount, with charges ranging from racketeering to civil lawsuits naming his sons in separate assault allegations, further complicating his already precarious situation. The intricate web of claims and counterclaims has left many questioning the very nature of Diddy's empire and the lengths he would go to protect it. Financially, the repercussions of these allegations have been nothing short of devastating. Diddy's brand began to suffer as sponsors reevaluated their partnerships with him, Major collaborations, such as those with Sir Rock and Revolt TV, faced intense scrutiny, leading to a swift decline in his public persona. The fallout from the allegations triggered a staggering loss of endorsements and revenue streams, with estimates suggesting a drop of over $200 million in potential earnings. What was once a $5 billion empire began to erode, with investors and collaborators distancing themselves from the tarnished figure. The music mogul who once commanded the industry was now facing public rejection and financial instability, a stark contrast to the adulation he once received. In the courtroom, the evidence against him continued to pile up, as Diddy's legal team struggled to counteract the barrage of claims. Jurors were presented with testimony and surveillance footage that painted a damning picture of his behavior. The legal battles were not merely about financial restitution, they were about Diddy's legacy. Each day in court chipped away at the carefully curated image he had built over decades, and the walls were closing in. Diddy's attempts to reclaim the narrative were met with skepticism and derision as the public began to question the very foundation of his success. The contrast between his past triumphs and present struggles has resonated deeply with fans and critics alike, prompting a broader conversation about accountability in the entertainment industry. Diddy's psychological unraveling became increasingly evident as he faced disciplinary action in prison, including unauthorized phone calls and possession of contraband. Such actions highlighted a deeper issue. A man accustomed to control was now grappling with the stark reality of incarceration. Reports of a narcissistic meltdown surfaced, depicting a figure who could not reconcile his past glory with his current predicament. The very traits that propelled him to success were now betraying him, as the structure of prison life clashed violently with his desire for dominance and control. This stark transformation has led many to speculate about the psychological toll of fame and the pressures that accompany such immense success. As of 2026, Diddy remains a shadow of his former self. Once the epitome of success and influence, he now stands accused and isolated, fighting a relentless tide of legal challenges. The narrative surrounding him has shifted dramatically from one of admiration to one of scrutiny and skepticism. His name is now synonymous with controversy, and the music industry watches closely as he attempts to navigate these turbulent waters, each day bringing new revelations and challenges. The stark juxtaposition of Diddy's past and present serves as a sobering reminder of the potential consequences that accompany fame and fortune, particularly when intertwined with allegations of misconduct and abuse. The chilling reality is that Diddy's downfall is not just a story of lost wealth and fame, it's a cautionary tale of how quickly the mighty can fall. The echoes of his past continue to reverberate through the halls of justice, as the public grapples with the complexities of celebrity culture and the consequences of unchecked power. The ongoing investigations into the so-called freak-off parties have drawn the attention of federal authorities, with reports suggesting that attendees may soon be named in connection with the allegations. This development adds another layer of intrigue and potential scandal to an already fraught narrative, leaving many to wonder how far the repercussions of Diddy's actions will extend. I'm Dan. If you found this investigation intriguing, please consider subscribing for more deep dives into celebrity stories and untold Hollywood scandals. Thank you for watching.